I'm going to jump right into it. I'm disabling the comments on this video. Yeah, that's right. I am going to disable the comments on this video. Why? Because some things cannot be replaced by those two letters. Jan, what are you talking about? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Jan. Welcome to another episode on my channel, the Save Money and More channel, with me, of course. But you know something? The and more part is right now that I want to talk about. Some things cannot be replaced by those two letters. Let's say, for argument's sake, I know I could say the two letters, but at this moment in time, I just want to grit my teeth on them. Now, I know that they're not all bad, everything that those two letters could do. Some of them are really, really great, but some of them, I don't know, I question the validity of how great they are. There has to be a transition period, and I do believe that the folks are in a transition period that is going to affect it. So let's just say that the two letters that I'm referring to rhyme with these two words. Hey, I. Hey, I. Get it? All right. Well, listen, we are now officially in quarter four. Okay. The last 3 months of the year, October, November, December, right? This is when we all really, step it up. Got a lot. Everybody's busy, 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 busy. Whether they're busy at home, even if they don't walk out the door, people are busier, perhaps making gifts, presents, plans, parties, whatever. Everybody seems to be busier in quarter four. And that's a good thing. No, that really is a good thing. But from the predictions that I have been observing, there's a lot of things that, hey, I is going to take away. And that means some jobs. Okay, now upon some of my research, I saw so many on the list that I said, I'm not going to do a video on that. That'll be totally depressing for the listener. But let's just say there are a few that are definitely on the chopping block. And the funny part is that a lot of the employers want the people that are there currently now to put in extra time, extra work, and I really hope the monies go up with it instead of hiring. Now, how like a lot of people around this time of the year start sniffing around for those holiday temporary jobs, to put a little cash in their stash for the holidays. Sniff, sniff. It's going to be a lot harder this year. Sniff harder. It's going to be a lot harder to find something. That just saying the truth. And we could thank, hey, I, for some of that. Not all of it, for some of it. We do have employers that just want, of course, they're in business. They concern themselves with the bottom line. They want the most bang for their buck. And that's the way it works. I know. Why am I telling you all this? I'm telling everybody this so that just in case, that the traditional plan is to look for a temporary job, to put that extra cash in the stash for the holidays that they traditionally do, may not happen this time around. No, 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 no. And I am the type of person that dislikes being the bearer of not great news. I am a positive person, but I am also a realistic person. All right? Just saying. Oh, by the way, there are some things that, hey, I cannot replace. Okay? Now, one of the jobs that is definitely going to see a stark decrease, and these are kind of like similar and kind of like related to each other, customer service representatives. The second one, I'm sure you're going to jump through a hoop on of happiness, but there's more to that story. Telemarketers are probably going to be going away soon, thanks to Hey I. Now I know that could be one of those things where we're all jumping for joy with. Okay, but then what happens after they go? Don't you think that something else is going to replace it? Maybe a person reaching you think is a person, but it's actually a hey I call. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And my guess is that they're going to get really clever at it, really, really clever, and try to make it all realistic. Listen, like I said, hey I. And I'm tired of hearing people who love it so much trying to convince me 100% that it's all 100% great. I'm sorry, I don't feel that way. And I'm entitled to my feelings. I don't believe it. I don't believe it's 100% great. Sorry, we're all entitled to our opinions. And I'll tell you some of the things that, hey, I cannot replace. It cannot replace human compassion. Tell me, where is human compassion and where is human empathy going to come from? If people think it's going to come from hey, I, and they're relying on hey, I for their compassion, wow. Wow. If that's true, that is a sad statement to the current times. Again, my opinion of which I am entitled to. So, all right. So, as you could tell, I don't look at this whole thing as such a great thing. All right. So, let's say like customer service representatives, the telemarketers, yeah, that they, hey, they're going to be waning. Even event planners. What's an event planner? Well, did you ever have someone else plan your wedding? Which I always thought was kind of a joke. I'm sorry. I'm the type of person. Why would I have to pay someone else? Now, this again, opinion, everybody's different. Why would I want to pay someone else to customize how I feel about planning my own wedding? That's something I want full participation in. I don't want their influence because but that's another show. The planner's influence is going to be to the best advantage of not necessarily you, but perhaps the planner. Did that ever occur to anyone? Numbers, business, numbers, profits, think. That's why, well, but hey, I will supposedly be making those jobs go bye-bye. So just saying. Yeah, I am really glad I'm keeping the comments off. Now, okay, the following industries have been using like robots and things of that nature to streamline their production, to get things out for delivery very quickly. And they've been doing it for quite a while. And okay, we're talking about Amazon, for example. So people that have jobs in the warehouse working type of industry, warehouse workers meaning actual human people power, okay? Um, I could see where AI would logically be using more automation. And those jobs, in my honest opinion, I don't know for a fact, but it seems logical on that one. It seems pretty predictably logical. Why am I bringing up all of this? Not to have you start your day off on a sad note. No. Two things. I want to remind you there are some things that, hey, I could never replace. Okay? Never, 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 never. I want to share something with you. I read each and every comment I ever get. You know that. I try to respond to as many as I see. But sometimes they don't send me the comments, meaning the platform. Sometimes the comments, I don't see them for even a month or two later. And I'll tell you, I just got this. And when you hear me type that or see me type that, it's the truth. Because I take care of my comments personally, my own comments. I have a choice. Sometimes the platform could suggest a phrase, and all I have to do is click it and make my life easier and not think of an individual comment. Do you know that I individually comment to you? And lots of times, many times, the person that leaves a comment doesn't even know that the content creator responded or they don't care. Okay. But I do believe that if someone is kind enough to go to my video, take a few minutes of their life to listen to the whole video, okay, and then even go to extra mile and leave a comment, you better believe I'm going to respond to it, of course, with my own comment. Now, there's where those intelligent, so-called hey I comment probably generated, I'm guessing, they do not have the compassion or the empathy that I, the content creator, could have for that person that is typing the original comment to me. Especially in my case, I have people, the same people, and I'm not bragging, I'm just explaining the truth. The same individuals take their time many, many times to comment to me. And I've gotten to kind of know them over time. So I'm not going to generate back some cheap comment generated by automation. I'm going to give you a comment from me, even if it's like the word yes, YESSSSS with a lot of exclamation point or whatever. At least it's from me. There are some things that cannot be replaced by hey, I. Okay? I am just saying, okay? Now, what do we do after I just dropped the few negative points of information of gloom and doom for the person that wants to stack up some cash during the holiday season? Listen, and for the ones whose jobs may be phasing out, look at this as an early warning sign. Look at it as like, like those snowstorms and blizzards and tropical storms and hurricanes. And I'm giving the 2 weeks ahead of time, heads up for the bad weather and what we should do. Don't be on the side of, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'll ignore it. I'll ignore it. I'm giving people the opportunity to think, well, what else can I do? You could outfox the fox, even if it says that they call it hey, I. Yes, that's right. Because the good Lord gave us an actual brain that we can actually use. This is one of the reasons why I'm negative on hey, I. I don't want our brains to turn to mush. Perhaps because that's the former elementary school teacher in me. I tried helping people, utilize the brains that God gave them. I don't want my own brain to turn to mush and rely on click, 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 click. Don't think click, 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 click. That don't work, click that. That don't work, click that. I don't want to just be a click. I want to be a thinking, real, 100% full person. So now that we got the warnings out of there, well, what can you do? Here's something that one could do. The network, this is why I believe you got to have a network of friends and family. Stay good in touch with them and forget about burning all your bridges with everybody. That never gets anything done anyway. Listen, keep an open communication, close ties with your family and your friends. And perhaps they could come up with something. Maybe they have a business they could hire you for. Did that ever occur to anyone? Stay good in touch with your network. Stay good in touch with your community. What does your community need right now? Perhaps create an event that would help people get together and form some sort of, I don't know, coalition, whatever you want to form to put together and get things done and make money on it, okay? Instead of volunteering your time because you need the cash, you have skills that you developed over the past because you volunteered. Utilize those skills and see who could still use it. Some things cannot be replaced by those 2 letters. And don't let anyone that's trying to push us into the direction thinking we're helpless and that's the end of that, it's going to take over everything. It's going to take over a bunch. That's true. It's definitely going to cut out jobs. That's a fact. Like it or not. I don't like saying it, but I'm just speaking the truth. It's going to cut out a bunch of jobs. But that doesn't mean that we're incapable of doing something else. So I leave you with good news. Bad news and good news. Bad news is this is the way it is right now. And there are many, many sources of information. If you're skeptical about what I just said, check it out, look it up, and you'll see it's probably in agreement with the stuff I'm saying. So I try to be aware of the trends. I think that's a very important thing. But stay positive and utilize the brains the good Lord gave you and the good Lord gave me, and stay a step ahead. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate everybody's time. Don't forget to come back tomorrow where I'm sure my comments will be back. But for today, for this video, definitely have to disable the comments. Have a great day. Oh, P.S. Super chats are forever appreciated. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.